Hey everyone, Whitney here, and it's time for another week in the life on Whitney's Tiny Life. It is Friday, and I am so busy. I have a lot of projects going on. I took the kids outside to play earlier, and we noticed that some dandelions were coming up, so I decided it was finally time to try out making dandelion jelly. It is a recipe I came across last year, but I just didn't get a chance to do it last year, and since the dandelions are starting to come up, I decided today was the day. So I picked as many as I could out of our yard and our neighbor's yard, and I spent about like 40 minutes separating the yellow parts from the stems and the green. Rinsed them. I should have rinsed them first. It would have been better. And then added the flower parts to 4 cups of boiling water to make a dandelion tea that I will set in my fridge overnight. And then tomorrow or the next day I can turn that tea into a jelly after it's been strained. So I'm really excited about that. I also have 9 pounds of apples that I need to process into applesauce today. So yeah, I'm already like an hour into nap time and I have not even started on the apples, which is not the best. I need to get to working on them. I have my jars on the stove coming up to a boil so they can sterilize, and then I'm going to peel, core, and chop these apples as quickly as possible so that I can get some work done. But I am so excited, especially about the dandelion jelly. Dandelion jelly is supposed to taste kind of like a slightly lemony version of honey. So I'm really, really excited about it. Dandelions are completely edible from the fruits, the leaves, and the flowers. And some people say they have medicinal properties and different things. And I'm wondering if it will help with allergies, similar to how local honey will kind of help with allergies. Plus, I mean, if it tastes good, it tastes good. So I am really excited about it, and I'm doing it early enough in the season that if it does turn out that we really love it, maybe I will be able to whip up another batch before all the dandelions go away for the year. So yeah, I better get going on these apples, and as soon as my dandelion mixture gets cool enough, I will stick it in the fridge until tomorrow. everyone. It is Saturday and I have done a lot of stuff already today. Well, actually, let me start with last night. Yesterday, I processed the 9 pounds of apples into applesauce, and then I thought I had 9 more pounds to process into just apple slices in a simple syrup that will be used for apple pie later. But come to find out, there was 12 pounds left, so now I'm not sure if I started with 48 pounds or 51 pounds last week. But I went ahead and did the applesauce yesterday afternoon and then the apple pie slices last night because I was just ready to be completely done with apples. And then yesterday I showed getting the dandelion tea prepped for the dandelion jelly. So today I strained it twice to make sure there was not any dandelion left in it at all. It was just the liquid that it steeped in. And I made dandelion jelly, and it is so pretty. It's a pretty subtle flavor and pretty sugary. I haven't had like full sugar jelly in a long time because I make my own jelly with the low sugar pectin, so there is less sugar in it. So I don't know if the flavor is supposed to be this subtle or maybe I didn't have enough dandelions in it. But Peyton helped me pick more dandelions today, so I've already destemmed them and I have them steeping for tomorrow. And I left the parts that I had strained out from yesterday's. I put it back in it, so hopefully this time it will be a little bit stronger. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's still pretty cool. So let me show you what I've done. So here are the apple pie slices. I got 4 quarts and then 2 pints because I forgot to sterilize another quart jar. Here is the dandelion jelly that I just finished. Look how beautiful that is. It's a beautiful light yellow color. I'm really excited about it. And then down on the floor is the applesauce. Some of the applesauce that I did yesterday. I just had to move it out of the way. I haven't had a chance to label the jars or anything. I just had to get it moved so that I could work on other things. So, very, very excited. Here is the one last jar of the dandelion jelly. I didn't want to can this one. It wasn't quite full, and I wanted to have it so we could sample on it and stuff. Yeah, so I got the equivalent of about 3 pints of dandelion jelly. Pretty pleased with how all of this stuff turned out. The batch of applesauce I did yesterday was probably my best batch so far. Like, it looks exactly like the stuff you buy in the store. Like, color, consistency, everything. Yeah. So I will probably make some biscuits in the next day or two so we can try out the dandelion jelly on the biscuits, and I think it's going to be delicious. I usually put honey butter on biscuits, so I'm really excited to try out just some regular butter and then the dandelion jelly. And yeah, I think that is it for today. Sorry I didn't actually film doing much. Jeremiah took Peyton to a little photo shoot that he has to do today. And so I just got busy working as soon as I laid Skylar down and didn't think to grab the camera. But yeah, I'm not sure that I'm going to do anything else today. I might just relax, or I might stuff the rest of the bears in my bear order. I don't know yet. But it's Saturday, so I'm just going to kind of chill and not try to do too much for the rest of nap time. So I'll see you all again tomorrow. It is Sunday, and I have just recorded some audio for an audition that I am applying for, submitting for, whatever. There were supposed to be 2 characters that the roles were open for, but one of them says they've already been filled, even though auditions are still open, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but I'm still applying for the other role. It is for like a animated series, I don't know a whole lot about it, but the opportunity popped up, and so I thought I would audition because it can't hurt. It will at least be a good experience, even if I don't get it. And so I just finished recording that, and then now I am getting all of the behind the scenes stuff ready for Wednesday's tutorial on my Whitney Sews channel. I have to get all my links prepared and the details for the description box and all that stuff. So that is what I'm working on preparing right now. And then after that, I will probably stuff some more bears because I had intended to work on them in the last day or two and just didn't get a chance. So need to get back to finishing up that bear order, and that's just what I'm doing today. Jeremiah just left with Peyton to get a couple of things at Walmart, and so I've got a little bit of time to myself while Skylar is still napping, and so I'm just going to see how much I can get done. It is Monday, and I have decided to kind of switch gears today. Tonight's my work night, so I will hopefully get all of these bears finished up tonight. All I have left is to hand sew them all closed. There's 5 different spots on each bear that has to be hand sewn closed, but all of them have been stuffed and everything, so that's all that's needed left on them. So since I'm going to work on those tonight, I decided to have a little bit of fun today while the kids are napping, and I'm going to try to resize a size large men's button-up shirt. It's Jeremiah's old shirt. And there's an event this Saturday that we might go to that's kind of like a Pioneer Days event, and a friend of ours was joking that I should go in my Dr. Quinn costume, and I said, actually, I don't have a Dr. Quinn costume yet on my list, but I don't have one. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to whip one up between now and then. Just, it's not going to be like an actual Dr. Quinn costume, but just kind of inspired. So I have what some people would call like a prairie skirt, which is like an ankle length skirt that is different layers that are gathered and all that, and it's like a olive green color, and this shirt happens to match perfectly, and Jeremiah was getting rid of it, so I grabbed it a couple days ago from the get rid of pile and happened to notice that it is the exact same color as that skirt. And then last night at like 1 in the morning, the idea popped in my head, so I'm going to see if today I can resize it, refashion it a little bit to fit me, so that I can wear it with that skirt and then some boots and stuff on Saturday for just a fun little take on a Pioneer costume. Hi everyone, it is Tuesday and I have a lot to do today. So I just finished photographing the bears that I finished up last night, and here is how they turned out. So happy with them. So yeah, there are 2 sets that match. So there's these 2, and then these 2 match. And then the other 2 are different design. And the reason for this is these 2 are going to one set of siblings, these 2 are going to another set, and then those are for individual kiddos. And it's all the grandchildren of the lady who passed away. So I think that is really cool how the lady I'm making it for, how they picked out the clothes for the bears and the sets and all that stuff. So yeah, just finished up that order, and then I'm gonna get it delivered in the next day or 2, and yeah, then I will probably take a little break from bear orders and work on some personal projects, and then I'll start on my next one. Next up is a set of 4 bears, and I have a big stack of clothes here for it. But yeah, so for the rest of today, I'm going to finish up the shirt refashion that I started yesterday, and then I'm either going to work on the costumes for the kids for the medieval fair, or I'm going to make a sample of a pattern that I'm developing. Can't really talk about that right now, but I need to get a sample made so I can see like what direction it's going. And maybe I'll get both those things done. That would be really awesome. So I have to get to work on those so that I can get a lot of stuff done. So I got my prototype made and it went well, so I just have to make a few more tweaks to the pattern to work out one little thing, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. Like I said earlier, I can't tell you what it is, but I will tell you that it is bear related. So hopefully I can get the pattern completely exactly how I want it soon so that I can share that with you all in the next few weeks. So since I got that done, I'm going to work on Peyton's medieval fair costume and see how far I can get on that. If I get the waistband put on her pants, then I might go ahead and cut out Skylar's pants and get them sewn together. It is Wednesday and today is a computer day for me, so I'm going to edit at least one video. I might work on editing 2 different videos and transfer some files and all that sort of stuff, which is what I'm working on right now. Just pulling some files. So yeah, pretty boring stuff, but it has to get done. And I had been ahead on tutorials that I had loaded onto my main channel, but the last one that I had preloaded went up today, so I have to get back on track with like editing and uploading tutorials regularly again. So yeah, that's just what I'm going to work on today. I don't think I'm going to do any sewing today unless I do some later tonight after the kids go to bed. Yeah, not much going on today. It is Thursday and I actually kind of forgot to vlog earlier. We took the bear order that I finished up earlier this week and delivered it, so that was really awesome. I love delivering the bear orders and seeing people happy with the bears that I've made out of their loved ones' clothing. So then when we got back, we had lunch, played outside for a while, and took late naps. And so right now the kids are sleeping, and I'm trying to get some stuff done for our medieval fair costumes. I made a list that has 15 things on it that I need to do for our costumes and realized I've already forgotten to put one thing on the list. So there's at least 16 things to do. Yeah. So I'm not going to start another memory bear order for a couple of weeks probably because I need to get things going on our costumes. And so what I'm working on for Peyton are these cute little furry shorts. One of the things on my list was to sew the cuffs at the bottom, add the elastic, and then I realized I can't add the elastic because I forgot to measure Peyton's legs, so I don't know what size to cut the elastic to, but I went ahead and sewed the cuffs and just left a little bit open so I can put the elastic in. Now I need to cut out and sew together a pair of furry shorts for Skylar. And then I need to make the pattern for Jeremiah's shorts. So what they are all dressing as are kind of like fawns or satyrs or whatever you want to call them. The kind of like human upper body, hooved animal lower body. I don't even know. But Peyton and Skylar both walk on their tippy toes a lot. And that's kind of how you walk. If you're in one of those costumes, you do like hooves and you keep your heels off the ground so that it looks more like a hooved animal. So I just thought it'd be funny since they walk on their tippy toes a lot anyway. I thought it'd be funny to kind of dress them up as those characters. We're not into like the mythology and all that much. I just thought it'd be cute, and I happen to have this faux fur fabric. So yeah, we showed Peyton a picture, and she said she wanted blue eyeshadow to go with her costume. So she's going to be a little half human, half whatever with blue eyeshadow, because that's what she wants. So Jeremiah's been working on his costume. He's made some wooden hooves and attached them to an old pair of shoes. And he's also working on some horns to wear. I'm not actually going to match the rest of them. I have a floral tablecloth I want to turn into a skirt. So I'm going to be cutting a waist into that tablecloth and adding an elastic waistband and wearing that with a corset that I have that's kind of like a tree print, like tree bark print. So I'm kind of going to be like a Mother Nature inspired character. And then I have like a little belt type thing that I've made with faux fur flowers, and it's really pretty, that I'm going to wear over the corset. So we just love dressing up for the medieval fair, and so this is pretty different than anything we've done before, but we just thought it'd be fun, just for the heck of it. Like I said, I already had the faux fur. I bought just kind of a like fuzzy sweatshirty thing that I'm going to use for Skylar's, and then Jeremiah found a furry like blanket that he's going to use for his. So it'll be interesting to see how it all turns out. We're pretty early in the DIY process, so there's no telling if it'll all go as planned or not. Don't even know. But I need to get to work on sewing some more of it today. Yeah. Today is the last day of this vlog, so tomorrow starts a new week, so I'm sure next week's vlog will involve a lot more of the medieval fair costumes. So if you are interested in those, make sure to check out next week's vlog. Yeah, so I better get to work.